Hello YouTube, this is Luke Martin, Louisiana Lifestyle. I was going to do a review on the Ironman MTs, All Country, I believe they're called. This is All Country MT Ironman. I haven't seen a lot of videos on YouTube about this particular tire. I've seen a couple of them. So I said, well, I got them. I just got them put on my truck. I've driven a little bit with them. I'll probably do another review down the road on them. But this is a 35 1250 R18. It's a 10 ply tire. So it's a super duty, so I gotta get a little bit more. I could have went with a 12 ply, but then 12s are real kind of stiff. And this has the load rating enough to be able to handle what I do. I actually do pull pretty heavy loads. I pull a gooseneck about 4 days a week and tag along with when I'm not pulling that. The only time I'm not pulling a trailer is when I'm going to church. I don't need to pull a trailer to church, but and when I come home. But these tires are impressive, and to me, you know, I went from a stock tire to this tire. It's a 35 1250, and the lugs on these suckers are gapped well. I mean, I have a pretty decent sized hand. I can fit 2 fingers, you know, almost 2 fingers. It's about the size of a quarter in here. The gap's even bigger here. The gapping on here is good and wide. It's you know, so it'll clear out good. And what I like about it is these gaps here are not as close together, which they do for to ride on the road better or not have that roar noise. Now these do roar. They're mud grip. You can hear them going down the road. That's just because the gap in them is so well is significant. So you can it's gonna make that noise because you got that air in between them, which is good for the mud. Not so good for quietness, but I like the noise. I drive a truck in Louisiana. We're all about mud and big trucks, big four-wheelers, big mud tires. We got mud tires on our four-wheelers, and if you haven't been on this channel before, you see we got 2 Polaris Sportsmans, 450 and 850, and we got a Razor coming soon that I'm getting repaired. But these tires are affordable. They're a good price for what I was looking for. I didn't want to go spend that stupid amount of money for Nittos. I mean, Nittos are good tires. They got some of them that ain't really, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of mudders. I mean, we're in Louisiana, we go a lot in the mud. They buy them Nittos, and the center of them wear out so fast on the highway, it's ridiculous, because they got a soft compound. It's good when you first get them, and they grip good because they got a soft compound, but they don't last. You can't, I mean, they're good for looks and good for the first 10,000 miles in the mud, but after that, they start to get bald. But now that's different Nittos. I mean, there's different types of Nittos, but these Ironmans that seem to be really well. And when I have to put it in 4-wheel drive, I'm usually pulling about a 18,000 pound dozer out of the mud on a trailer. So I got to get as much grip as possible to yank that sucker out of there, which is 4's got plenty of torque to be able to do that, but the tires has got to be able to get enough bite into the ground to make it matter. But I really like these tires. They got a good sidewall, so if when you get in a rut, you'll be able to grip a little bit of that side of the rut. And the gap here is really good, and it's got a bigger gap than the majority of the ones I've looked at here. I could have spent a little bit of money and got a different tire, but what I've seen on these with the spacing is what I was looking for. It's well significant enough to be able to do what I want to. The only thing kind of more aggressive would be like a bogger or super swamp type of super swampers, or whatever. It has more side load. I like the center is what kind of sold me on these. Like I said, they're an affordable tire. They're a good tire. They last on the road. A lot of Jeep guys like to put them on their trucks, on their Jeeps and stuff like that. They're good for all around use, but Louisiana, we're more mud, so That's mainly what I'm going to be using it for. Basically pulling a clear piece of land with a dozer, and I load the dozer up. I'm usually parked on the land I cleared, so I'm in fresh dirt and mud, and I need to yank her out of there and get back on the highway. So this is my review on the Ironman All Country MTs. I'm liking them so far. The aggressiveness is just what I wanted, and the size is a pretty close to size for, you know, what they claim it to be. So I like the tire, and if you got any questions, comment, and I will answer them the best I can. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube, so the more subscribers and likes I get, the more content I will put out. And this is a good, clean Christian family here in Louisiana, so we don't do everything you see is going to be completely family friendly. So like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one, and God bless.